Okay, I think I'm live now. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Moonfall Plays, where I continue to attempt to build my living shiny dex. Today, we're going to be hunting some shiny food Pokemon, starting out with Tatsugiri. Let's go ahead and we can go ahead and get started. So in this case today, we're going to be hunting Tatsugiri because there is an event going on that has a lot of outbreaks. My volume's a little too high in my ears. Okay, there we go. We have a outbreak event for Tatsugiri, where each type of Tatsugiri is appearing in a different region. So it's going to make my life hopefully a little bit easier to be able to get the shinies I'm missing. Okay. So we're going to start off. This looks like a good area to start with. This looks like this one. Trying to decide what's going to be the easiest. Okay, this area looks good. Looking for like a large, flat, open area. I think this one's going to be the easiest one. Okay, let's go ahead over here. There we go. Fix my way I'm sitting so that way I'm actually on my background. Okay, let's go find us some sushi. And we're hoping for a little bit better shiny luck than I had last time. Last time I seemed to have been cursed that I didn't have any shinies until the very end of the stream, and I had to get the stream go long in order to hit all my shinies. Which, for those who are following along, trying to watch me get my... Where is this Tatsugiri outbreak? There it is. For those who are following along, watching me try to get... No, I probably should switch off my bolts. Trying to get my Applin, and the horrible luck that I had over and over trying to get it, where multiple sandwiches did not get it at all. As soon as the stream was over, I decided to keep going for it, just to see if I can get any. And in the half an hour following the stream, I got 5. So, apparently, or I guess 45 minutes, within the 45 minutes of the stream, because I got one immediately, and then the rest of the sandwich just was filled with them. So, I don't know why. Hello, Ari. I don't know why I was cursed during the stream, but apparently I just have horrible luck. Ari wants to be on the stream today. Hello, baby. So the first Tatsugiri we're going to be going for is going to be the pink Tatsugiri, which is actually a white shiny. Hey. My cat is a klepto and she's attempting to steal a safety pin, so I'm trying to keep that away from her. Okay. The first one we're going for is the pink one, which does appear as a white shiny, as I have up on the screen. So we're going to see what we get. I historically have had the worst luck when it comes to the white shiny Tatsugiri. I have failed 3 of them in my time. I've had a couple of occurrences where I found them in the wild. I found them while I was doing other outbreaks, or just randomly. And the first time, it was over on a lake and it went underwater. So I lost that and I wasn't able to get it to come back up. The second time, it was on ground, but it ran away and managed to despawn because it was at the edge of my area, so I don't know if I just went too far or what happened. And then the third time, I got into battle with it. I was very excited. I was there. I learned not to save because the first time that when I had it go underwater, it was because I was attempting to save. And in the time period that I was saving, it went underwater. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to save because it's going to go underwater again. And so I was like, I immediately ran into it. I was very excited. Fun fact, it learns Memento. So I got into battle with it, didn't catch it in the first ball, immediately Mementos, and I lose it. And because I didn't save, because I was worried it was going to go underwater, it was another failed shiny. So I'm hoping for a redemption arc today. I'm hoping that I can get this shiny and not have it Memento me. Because I have personal beef with this sushi. Come on. You don't want to fight that sushi? There we go. And there it is. Okay, we're going to save. We're going to run into it. And this time it is saved, so if it mementos, we're gonna spore it, which will hopefully give me a couple of chances in case it escapes from the ball. Okay, it woke up. It's gonna, okay, mirror coat, that's fine. So I'm gonna try false swiping it, hoping it doesn't memento. I have no idea if it even gets memento at this level. Or if it has it still at this level. Okay, that's good, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, I'm at false swipe. Mirror code is fine. Okay. I'm hoping that it just doesn't have memento at this level, because that would just make my life way easier. And I got it. Okay, that is one sushi down. Off to a way better start this stream than last time. Okay. I'm very curious if it has memento. It did not have memento. Okay. That's good at least. That's good to know, so if I go for any more at any point, it does not have memento. Okay, so time to go. Since I didn't even get that sandwich down, or I didn't even get the outbreak far enough down to do a sandwich, we're gonna go for the orange one now, right away. So let's go ahead and head over to the next region. What's a good area to hunt this in? I don't want to hunt it in water because, like I said, they will go underwater. You probably would be okay. Okay, let's head for orange Tatsugiri now. We already have Pixie Fangs in the chat throwing in the sushi for us. give us those good vibes on the sushi. Thank you for joining again, Pixie Fangs. Always happy when you're here. So, my favorite Tatsugiri is our favorite, our stretchy form. It is my favorite Tatsugiri. So, I am excited that I'm now hunting this one specifically because I do love him. I love the little side eye that he always gives in all the images of him. Unfortunately, this plush doesn't have the side eye, which is very sad. But, no, he just has this, like, sarcastic side eye that I love. And so I'm ready to, get some now. And, you might notice that I'm saying orange instead of yellow. I'm saying that because the one we're about to go look for is orange in the shiny form, not yellow. In the same way that I was saying I was looking for the white one when I was looking for the pink one. So, in case you're confused at why I keep saying the orange one instead of the yellow one, because it is an orange shiny. So let's go ahead and start to look. I'm hoping that since the white one showed up super quick, that I'll have the same luck here. So for those of you at home, what's your favorite Tatsugiri? Because all three are a little bit different, so I'm curious to see what your favorite is. I'm in a tree. Come on. Droopy is also a good one. The truth is, all of them are good. It's one of those things where they did a good job with all three designs, because they're all a little bit different, but they're all unique, which I like. Come on, keep going for the stretchy. Ah! That is some aggressive sushi. Okay. Come on. Let's see if this one will show up as fast as the last one did, because that would be great. Come on. Come on. You doing okay, bud? Are you okay? We're gonna take a minute. So apparently, Breloom did not wanna fight the sushi anymore. I think Breloom was done. It was full. In Blueberry Academy sushi eats you, exactly, Matt. Why do you no longer want to fight this? What is going on? Are all of you just getting full? What? Very strange. I don't know why my Pokemon are trying to not fight anymore. Okay, I've hit my 60. And we haven't had the shiny show up yet. So we're gonna save. Oop. Wrong one, wrong one. Okay, let's make a dragon sandwich. Actually, would water sandwich be better? Because there are other dragon Pokemon that spawn here, but they're less likely to be other water Pokemon. I'm gonna do a water sandwich. Let me double check what the water sandwich is. I have my little list. Water's cucumber. Okay. I'm gonna do a water sandwich. And since it is an orange shiny, I'll do an orange flower. Ooh, those peppers were very close to tipping off the edge there. Oops, stay. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that was a little scary for a moment there. Okay. I love the little dragon tablecloth. It is really adorable. As soon as I saw it, I was like, nope, I had to have this one. Okay, well that didn't stop the bug Pokemon from spawning, but hopefully it means we'll have less dragon Pokemon spawning. Okay. Ooh, wrong button. Yeah, I love all the cute little tablecloths you can collect. There's so many cute designs, so I do like that they have those as like a little thing you can add. You can change the cups, and you can get chairs that match, and so there's all different things. I think they're really cute. Almost ran into that sushi. So we're looking for an orange shiny. Got very excited for a second because I saw orange, and that's a Charmander. That is not sushi. I was like, wow, it's huge. Nope, it's just a Charmander. Ooh, food I want a Pokemon based on. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's a tough one. I have no idea. I'm trying to think of like what would be fun. Because we've had some really cool like food Pokemon. We have like desserts, we've had fruit, we've had sushi. We've had like buns, we've had peppers. Don't expel the poison. I need you to be poisoned. Oh, Breloom. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that one. Is there a food that you'd want to see be a Pokemon? Because I definitely think there'd probably some ones I'm not thinking of, but I'm curious to see what other people would want to make a Pokemon. Okay, what matches? I almost want to do a sport ball. Like, it's technically red, not orange, but Safari Ball's the wrong shade of orange. I'm gonna do the sport ball. Let's see if I can get in it. Oh, got it. That's the thing. I think the most food that I'm thinking of would definitely be really silly, which is definitely not what we're looking for. Because, like, yeah, it can have, like, some silliness, but you don't want it to be, like, absurdly silly. Because you want it to be something that's still, like, respectable Pokemon. Okay, well, I have a water sandwich going. What outbreaks do I have that are water? Saw a lantern, that is an option. Psyduck I have. I think lantern's gonna be my only water. I already have you. Yep, okay. So total I already have. Okay, so let me check here. Anything water? What does Shiny Barraskewda look like? Hold on a second. Or not, I guess that's not Barraskewda, that's, Aracuda. My brain was thinking of the Evo. Okay, that's pretty visible. Let me do that one. So we're going to do a quick switch over to Barraskewda just for the rest of my sandwich. So while I'm... I'm going to do 1 second to update this. 2 shinies. Okay. We're going to switch to Barraskewda. Or, not Barraskewda. I keep saying Barraskewda. Okay. I know I'm going to spell Barracuda wrong, so let me copy that so I don't spell it wrong. Okay, Barracuda. So let's do a quick Barracuda hunt while I use up the rest of my sandwich. And then we will continue our food hunt. We're gonna see how decent this is. I'm concerned that it's gonna be hard to see. If it continues to be hard to see, then we might switch to something that's not an outbreak and just hope for the best. But I'm hoping it'll be easy to see. Water Pokemon are always really hit or miss when it comes to hunting them, because sometimes they're very easy and sometimes they're very difficult. Okay, let's go hunt some Barracuda. Okay. Oh, wait, I can't do it with you. I need a water Pokemon. Hey, Tatsugiri. Do you swim? I know you swim. But yeah, to your point, I can't think of any Pokemon that are like specifically food that would be just silly. And I think there's just a level of creativity that has to go into designing Pokemon in general that definitely is outside my pay grade, because I definitely would not be able to think of some of the Pokemon that they come up with. But come on. What's your baggage, buddy? Okay, we're gonna go over here. I don't know why my Pokemon are refusing to fight. You gonna fight now? Okay. Must be a weird glitch going on. Are you the shiny? No, okay. Not that I need that one, but I'm never gonna turn down a shiny. So I wanted to make sure there for a second. Ooh. So, food-wise, I was thinking about, I don't have, oh my gosh. Whew. Okay, I guess I'm fighting you. Or I'm going to pass out. Fortunately, it's a Pokemon that's not a high level. Yeah, technically, so I guess all Pokemon technically could be food Pokemon. No, I'm going by ones that are inspired by food or, like, heavily food adjacent. So, for example, there is, I need Dosh Bun still. So Dosh Bun's on my list of possibles. Squirrellin I need, because that's peppers, so that's another one that I'm putting on my list for and I do have the Prevo for Squirrellin outbreak today. I have Capsicid outbreaks today, so it kind of was perfect timing. So I'm gonna do, after I use up this sandwich, I'm gonna do Capsicid. Hopefully get a shiny there. Whoops, I run right into that fish. I guess the question is, do we if you consider salt food or mineral? Given that we do have a salt Pokemon in the game that I still need, I guess I could search for that. So there's a couple of different options out there that I'm looking at as potentials. But I'm starting with the ones that are, like, heavily inspired by food off the bat. Why do you keep doing this? Wouldn't Arvin use this and it isn't Boss Diff? Exactly. So, yeah, so I have one singular Fido. I was able to get a singular Fido before, if I can get either a Fido or a Dosh Bun, I'll evolve it. So that's definitely on the list. So that'll make things easier, hopefully, being able to hunt that. I was lucky at some point I got an outbreak, and while I don't have an outbreak for either today, I don't know why these fish do not want to, or I don't know why my Pokemon are really fighting on doing auto battles. But yeah, so there's a surprising amount of Pokemon that are inspired by food. I do have a bunch of them. Like, I was thinking through, like, okay, what are some food Pokemon? And I did get the entire Applin line last week, so I don't need any more apples. Okay, Tatsugiri, you can come back now. Tatsugiri, you can come back now. Tatsugiri does not want to come back. I don't know what's going on with the auto battles today. They are freaking out. And now I can't open my menu? Ooh. It's very weird. It's fine. Okay. So I'm looking for a bluish, purplish color Aircudra. I have 15 minutes left on the sandwich, okay? But yeah, so a lot of the food Pokemon I do already have. I do already have Creamy, which was a very obvious one, and Milcery. Those were two. Like, when I first thought about the food, I was like, oh, those would have been great if I didn't already have them. But, like, I think that there's definitely a gray area when it comes to food Pokemon, because there's a lot of Pokemon that are based off animals that are used as food. So, like, in theory, I think any fish could technically be a food Pokemon, but I wouldn't really consider, in general, fish for this to be what I'm searching for. The exception would probably be Veluza, because they've established that people do eat Veluza flesh, or Magikarp, which we know people make Magikarp sushi. Those two I do already have, so I'm not going to be hunting them, but I would consider those fish that I would put into that gray area of technically can be food. But yeah, maybe there's a glitch. I'm not sure what's going on, because I haven't, like, I've had issues before where it would just, like, once in a while stop auto-battling, and I would have to call my Pokemon back and switch it. But it usually would be fixed after that. But that was very strange, where it wouldn't let me open the menu. I'm not sure who you're talking to in regards to the Veluza comment, but yes, Veluza is, if you read the Pokedex entry, it's very strange. I was laughing because I was very thrown off when you get Veluza fillet from or it's like Veluza flesh. It's some weird some weird commentary on it that I was like, this is very uncomfortable sounding when you get it when you beat them. And then you actually read the Pokedex entry, and it talks about how it drops its own flesh to be faster, and it drops off like fillets, and people eat them, which is a delicacy. And I was like, okay, I guess that's a little less weird that it's like they're not killing it, it's just still alive, but that's still strange. That sounds the right color. Yeah, Slowpoke also is another gray area. Again, that's not what I needed, which is good, because Slowpoke is really hard in this game to shiny hunt. The shiny just looks exactly like the non-shinies. So it is I have done, before I finally gave up and just transferred one in from Go, I tried multiple Slowpoke outbreaks and no luck. Every time I run by a Slowpoke now, I auto battle it to see if it's shiny, because I've been very unsuccessful in being able to tell the difference between shiny and not shiny in here. Yeah, I agree, Pixie Fangs. I have no idea why Slowpoke is so bad, because you are right. Slowbro is an amazing shiny. I love Slowbro shiny. It is gorgeous. I don't like Slowking shiny as much, but I do think it's pretty. Like, it's better than Slowpoke. Like, it's something that I can at least see. I don't know why. They did not do a good job at all. There's a freaking Gyarados here, okay. They did not do well at all with, did not do a good job at all with the Slowpoke shiny. There's a lot of things spawning here that aren't what I'm hunting, and it's throwing me off because I have a water sandwich going. Like, if they're water types, that's fine, but there's some really not water types that are spawning that are throwing me off. And then also Pokemon that I did not know spawned over here spawning, which is very strange. Yeah, Slowking, it's not a great shiny, but you're right. At least it is visible. Like, I can tell the difference between Slowking and when it's shiny and not. But I can't do that with Slowpoke. Like, you could put the two next to each other, and I would not be able to tell the difference, like, legitimately. I am glad that they fixed the shiny issue and made the Galarian one really good. I love the Galarian Slowpoke shiny. I think it is beautiful. And I do like the whole line shiny. They did a good job with that whole line. I love me some some golden slowpokes. Okay. You're not a water type. I'm gonna laugh if this is when I get the shiny Cramorant after hunting it for a long time in actual outbreaks and having no luck. For a moment there, I really thought that was the shiny, because I turned around and there was orange, and I was about to be like, what the heck? This isn't the location where I got all the pink ducks. I did have a Cramorant outbreak in a different location, and while I was hunting that outbreak, I got all the pink ducks. But it was not over here, it was somewhere else, but it's... Apparently, either one is a spawn spot for Cramorants and ducks, so... We'll see if the Cramorant shows up, because I have not gotten that one yet. At this point, I'm probably gonna do, make sure that was the color that I thought it was. That looks brown, right? Oh, as I run into it. Yeah, it's brown, okay. Legitimately, it's so hard to tell with the water. But yeah, I had the worst luck while trying to do the Cramorants. I've done multiple Cramorant outbreaks. I've had them several times. And 2-3 sandwiches, nothing. That's why I kept getting all the ducks, is because I just kept spawning ducks instead, which I was just like, you're the right type for the sandwich, but you're not an outbreak. Why are you the one spawning the shiny? Excuse me, Gyarados. I do not want to fight you. You've been informed. Did Meowth inform you that there should be a potato Pokemon? Because I do happen to agree with her, but I believe that is just called a Meowth. I had a feeling Meowth has a lot of opinions about the need for more potato representation. It's true. She has very strong opinions on it. Sometimes we all just like seeing ourselves in media. Now there are Bearscoot spawning. Please do not attack me, Bearscoot. I do not want to have to deal with you right now. You're like a slightly less aggressive Veluza. Are you brown? Oop. You are not shiny, okay. Okay, 2 minutes left on this sandwich, and then we can go back to hunting food. Yeah, Veluza are super aggressive. I definitely, so I was shiny hunting them in an outbreak, and that was the worst because you have to like swim around in order to reset your outbreak, and they're just chasing me as I'm trying to reset the outbreak, and I'm like, please stop. It was so bad. Luckily the shiny showed up in the first sandwich because I was getting ready to cry. It was awful. And anytime that I'm out in that area and I have to use a water sandwich, or if I'm trying to, if I'm doing an outbreak or I'm shiny hunting, if anything has a secondary type, I will always go for it because the high rate of Veluza spawns are so bad in that lake, and it makes hunting other Pokemon really, really difficult. So I will default to secondary types every time if it's in that lake. I was on shore. What are you doing? I was on shore. You are not a land fish. Why are you just standing there? Hey, buddy. Buddy. Hey, buddy. I do not know what's going on. I didn't even have him out for auto battles. What are you? Barracuda, okay. At least you despawned this time. Okay. My sandwich is over. Okay. Capsicum time. switch my picture. Okay, capsicum time. I actually have both of the executives in the office with me, and they're actually being very peaceful, which I'm surprised about. Instead of moving the chair that's usually in the office that's at this desk, because I switch for streaming, I switch my chairs between my work desk and this desk. Instead of moving the chair that's usually here over to my desk, I left it next to me. And Ari seems to be thrilled at this development because she's curled up in that chair now, being very calm, and Gio's on the armchair napping, so I'm glad that they are a little bit calmer today. Okay. Nope. The cap's a kid. And yeah, the shiny is cute. I found one as a random shiny as I was running around at one point. And it was definitely a moment of, I was climbing a cliff, and I went up the top of the cliff, and I bumped into it, and I looked at it, like, because when you jump over it and you, like, land on top of it, you bounce back. And I just looked at it, and I'm like, that Capsicid looks weird. And so I was like, okay, let me fight it, and I was right. And I was like, oh, that's exciting. And then, Matt, while I'm doing this, because I don't have the link to the shiny list on your computer up easily accessible, do you mind checking if I have shiny Capsicid or if I did evolve it? Like which one I have in home? Because it's either I have shiny Capsicid or I have shiny Scoville, and I don't remember which one I do have. I did not evolve it? Okay, perfect. Thank you. I should give it a nickname. So my original one that I evolved before all the me being stupid and evolving it before it had Spore, and then now I technically could give it Spore, but it's in home now. That one had a name, so I do need to come up with a name with it for this one. I just haven't thought of a good one yet. So if you have any thoughts on a good one, let me know. The one that I have that is in home, I believe, was named Mycella, since that is one of the kind of a modification of a genus of mushrooms. So I haven't come up with a good one yet for my new one. I just have to think of a good mushroom name. That's always the problem. They do not want to come back. I do not know what's going on with Pokemon not wanting to return. Okay. Let me check all the ones that are out here to make sure none of these are shiny before I do my sandwich. Yeah, I need to think of a good mushroom name. I just haven't... I haven't had one that popped up that I thought I liked, but I will definitely think about it. Let's see if this is flat enough to do a sandwich. Perfect. I like that how in other places it can have barely any slope and it'll be like, oh, your food's gonna slide off. Yet right here, I'm definitely on a slope. And it didn't care. Okay. So I need 2 lettuce. And some Capsicid family members. Let's do... We'll do green. I hate lettuce because it always is just very large. And things tend to fall off of it like that. We're gonna see if I'm gonna have to do a reset. Ah! Yeah, Pokemon logic is definitely always sound. Definitely nothing weird that can happen. Fingers crossed that worked, otherwise I'm gonna have to do a reset. Nope. This is why I save before doing sandwiches. I might just do the salt sandwich because lettuce is always a pain. Let's pull the salt sandwich because I have that here. Salt version is 1 lettuce, 1 salty. Oh, and 1 sour. Nice. Okay. Cool. Even better. Grass doesn't actually require 2 salties. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, we're gonna do the easier method, which doesn't involve a million ingredients. So I needed 1 salty, and it was 1 sour? 1 sour. And instead of green, let's do red, because we're gonna make that second head red. So we're gonna get it to be a nice Scovillain. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see if this one works. Just question to the chat. Are you guys hearing the switch sounds at all? I'm just making sure because I'm looking at my sound meters and it's showing as connected, but it's not showing any activity. So I'm realizing I want to make sure that you guys can actually hear the music or it's not just me dancing to silence. Storm is going to make it annoying until it clears. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure you could hear it because it wasn't, you know how sound bars will show like when someone's talking or is picking up sound, and it wasn't showing that. And I couldn't remember if it does usually or not. My brain was not registering a memory on one way or another. So I wanted to confirm that you could actually hear my music and I wasn't just jamming out in silence. I do hope this storm clears because it is making the game lag weirdly, which is very strange because this area isn't usually this bad. Okay, the storm stopped. Thank goodness. want a yellow pepper. The storms in the deserts are really rough. They definitely make it very difficult to see. And they lag the game something fierce. So it's definitely tough. It's matched only by blizzards because the blizzards also make things very difficult to see. Trying to shiny hunt in a blizzard is awful. I was trying to shiny hunt something light colored in a blizzard and it was very difficult. Okay. Well, oh, Pixie Fangs, I need you to give me some of your emoji shiny luck. Because you always somehow manage to summon the shinies when you drop me some emojis in the chat. See if we can find some peppers or some, Oh, that is a good call about the false swipe as well. So if the storm pops back up, I will make sure not to false swipe while the storm's going. I remember in Sword and Shield, when Matt was doing some hunting, legendary hunting, I think it was when you were trying to get Galarian Articuno, I believe, and you kept taking it down low in order to try to catch it, and then it kept getting knocked out by the hail. Excellent. Thank you for the emojis. That is exactly what we needed. Gotta summon the yellow pepper with some good old-fashioned emoji energy. Yeah, if they have like a recoil move or yeah, it's I hate that too. I've had that happen before and I hate it because it's like you finally have it low and then it knocks itself out and you're just like, of course. So besides the food Pokemon I listed earlier that I was looking at hunting, or thinking about hunting, what other food Pokemon am I missing? Like if you have a food Pokemon that you're like, oh yeah, Cass didn't say that, which one do you think I should hunt? Because we'll have to figure out something to hunt after I do the Capsikids. the storm's back. Hello, Ari. Are you here to bring me lucky beans? Oh, hello. Hello, baby girl. Look at that tiny little one. It's so small. Ah! Leave me alone. I was looking at the baby. I was looking at the baby. Fine, bye. I do need the entire Nacli line, it's true. That's one I'm like... Salt is a seasoning. It is edible. Some salt is. But it is named after the salt that is edible, specifically, which is table salt. So, I think that is technically a salt. Or technically a food, rather. So I think that qualifies as a food Pokemon to hunt. Welcome back. Sit in my lap, baby. Yeah, you can sit over there. That works too. Good girl. It's a good spot to sit in. Oh no, she's going into the chaos spot. Maybe she'll not. I did put Bulbasaur. So, like I said on a previous stream, Ari likes to sit on the back of the chair and, like, attack the stuff that I have hanging over the chair. So in order to stop her from doing it, I did put a Bulbasaur plush on the back of the chair in the spot that she usually rips at. So it's a little bit harder now for her to do it. She'll sit next to the Bulbasaur and look at me, like, really angrily, but she hasn't seemed to figure out what to do with him there. So I'm hoping that does keep her from ripping up the stuff back there. So it was funny. So I was looking at a list. I actually looked up a list of, like, what food Pokemon is there? And Farfetch'd was on the list because of the leak. So I think it does count. The downside is there's not really a good way. You can't hunt it in Scarvi, so I would need to do the hunt in Sword and Shield. So that is a doable one. It's just a little bit more obnoxious. Or I can egg hunt it in Sword and Shield. If I want the original form versus the Galarian form, though, I don't believe you can do that in Sword and Shield. That I believe you do need to do in Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee. So I am currently playing through Let's Go Eevee again because the one I had before was on Matt's Switch back before I got my own. That's how long this has been. And so it's been, so I decided that in order to make it so that I could just, have it on my Switch, I would just replay it. So I am currently playing through Let's Go Pikachu, or Let's Go Eevee, in order to, be able to, move shiny Pokemon over, like shiny Kanto Pokemon over from Go a little bit easier, and also then to be able to shiny hunt in it. But And I see Matt in the chat saying you can Farfetch'd and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, which is exactly what I was saying. So, yep, exactly. The ice cream is not in this game, so that's another one I'm going to have to do in Sword and Shield. So, I do have some Sword and Shield ones I'm going to have to definitely do. I do also need one more Smoliv, it's true, because I have Smoliv and I have Arboliva, but I don't have Dolive. So, you are correct, at some point I can also hunt that. If I get the Capsicid with the time left on my sandwich, I'll go see if I can get a Smoliv area. Because those are pretty easy to force spawns. I just need this yellow pepper to show up. Swirlix is not in this gen, so that's another one that... I did have one shiny in Go, so I only need to get one more, but that is one that I will need to hunt as well. I hate this storm. The storm is so bad. This is what being in a sandstorm in the desert feels like, with just tumbleweeds flying at you and, like, hitting you in the face. This is what it feels like. I do actually have both of them. Luckily, I was able to get those in Tag Tree Thicket. So I do have both of those mushrooms. It's one of those things where it's like, yes, mushrooms are like fish, where it's like, it's a gray area where some mushrooms are edible. I don't know if any of the mushrooms... So, it's funny because when you actually say that, they have established that there are edible mushrooms in Scarlet and Violet in the Pokemon universe, because Tentacool and Tentacruel have edible flaps, because they also shed those in the same way that Veluza's shed fillet. Toadschool and Toadscruel will shed their flaps, and those are edible. So those, technically, I would consider edible food mushrooms. I do have both of them, but those would be the mushrooms I would consider edible. The others, I would need to... It's one of those things where I would need to look at the logic of the Pokemon universe and be like, do we have evidence of people eating them or using them for food? And I don't think we do. So it's like... It's like a complicated gray area. And, like, technically every mushroom is edible once, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Poison types are probably not edible. Shinotic is definitely psychedelic, so that is a drug, not a food, I would argue as well. So yeah, that I would not count that one as a food either. Okay, the storm's finally over. Come on. Exactly. Everything's technically edible once. It's just the question is it edible a second time? Which is where a lot of things fail at the that category. But I do agree with Matt that I just think poison types in general probably aren't edible. Yeah, but I'm trying to think of like food Pokemon. Like I said, Salt, Dachshund, or Fido. Those are the two that come to mind as the next ones I think I want to hunt. So, and then Smoliv. So I think those are the kind of the plan of what we can find. Come on, where is this pepper? Where is this small little pepper bud? I also think I need to look through the Pokedex and see which other entries mention food, because, like, for Capsakid, we know that Capsakid, Scovillain, the little teeth, their teeth when they shed are used as seasoning. So, like, we know that those are edible in the Pokemon universe. So I'm like, now I gotta look through the Pokedex entries and see what else that's weird that we eat. Or that they eat. We eat like I'm there. Like, Dachshund and Fido we don't eat, but they make food grow better in the lore of the game. So those, and they look like food. So obviously that, you know, makes a lot of sense. But I gotta look and see what else that's food that's out there. There are some very weird Pokedex entries when it comes to, like, when you're actually reading them. There's a lot of weird lore that I never would have expected that's dropped, and I'm like, what in the strange backstory? Come on, where is this sparkly pepper? Okay, 6 more minutes. Tropius does have bananas, it's true. Tropius is... It's really funny that I had never seen Tropius as shiny before. It just wasn't one that I had ever looked up. And I was out and about just playing the game, shiny hunting something else, I think. I think I was actually in the middle of shiny hunting Tatsugiri at one point. And there's an island with Tropius out in the lake. And a shiny Tropius spawned. And I sat there and I stared at it like, that looks weird. And then I was like, ran into it and it was shiny. And I think at this point I've somehow managed to get a couple of them. So I would qualify it as food, but I do already have it. So that was one I already have checked off the list. Execute is one that I'm like, that's eggs. Eggs are technically food. So that might be on the list because I don't have any execute. I have executors, but no execute. So that one might be on the list. Because, like, eggs... I'm still not sure how eggs turn into palm trees, but that's another story. Yeah, Swirlix, I have one, but I need a second, but I can't hunt that here. Alcremie, I do have all of them. When I say all of them, I have all of them. Fido, like you said, and I said before, I have one... I have Dash, but I need Fido. Yeah, I am surprised when you're actually saying that in there, though, in the chat. I am surprised with how many fairies are food. Like... I don't know what else like, it's not really a type I'd associate with food, but it is a little interesting that there's so many that are associated. But if you think about it, they're all associated with desserts, right? All three of them are dessert Pokemon, or dessert-based. Like, I guess technically Fido and Dachsbun aren't desserts, they're bread, but they're like cinnamon buns, sort of like sweet bread. So I would categorize them as, like, dessert adjacent. Ah! Did not see him sitting there. Ran right into him. Okay. Sorry, right into her. No! Stop it. It's true. You are correct. Some Fae art in certain lores, pixies and like house spirits are known to have a sweet tooth. You are correct. And like I can see Milcery because in some lore, some like fairy lore, there are fairies that you appease them like brownies and such, that if you're trying to entice them into your house or thank them for like protecting your house, you give them milk, or milk with honey. So like I can see Milcery and Alcremie in that sense, like, oh, okay, like milk, dessert, sweets, I can see that being fairy, that makes sense. So that one I think is a kind of a cute little, like, probably not their intention, that was probably not why they did it, but I do think that's a nice, like, secondary thing that has happened because they made a nice little milk and sweets Pokemon a fairy. Ah! Come on, you little pepper. I want to turn you into a pair of peppers wearing blue jeans. The Scovillain shiny is very strange. The peppers don't change colors, which is so funny after having it the Prevo be a yellow pepper, because the peppers don't change colors, but instead of having green legs, it looks like it's wearing a pair of blue jeans and has blue legs instead. So it's a very strange looking shiny. It's visible, it's different, but it was not what I was like, maybe they'll make it a yellow pepper, like one of the heads a different color or something. Nope, it's just wearing blue jeans. They are small and full of rage, and they're very spicy. Maybe they're mad at me because I picked some peppers out of the... Because I currently have some peppers and pepper plants in my garden. So I picked a couple of jalapenos, and I'm using it to make some infused adult beverages. So for spicy drinks. So maybe they're mad. Maybe the peppers are mad at me. I don't have any. Do I have any bell peppers? I might have bell peppers in my garden. I actually don't remember if I have bell peppers in my garden. But I have other peppers, so. Is his body? Because I always thought it was just looked like it was wearing like a high-waisted pair of pants. But I will look at an image of it when or if I get one, we'll evolve it and see. Given that I see other Pokemon spawning, I'm going to take it that my sandwich ran out, which it did. So we're going to reset while we're doing that. I'm going to look and see. I don't remember if it has a shirt on. Let's go look. Oh, you are correct. It has... Okay, so that's where the yellow is. So the heads stay the same color. The top of the body and the neck, so the stems, are yellow. And then the legs are blue. So it does look like it's wearing a yellow shirt and blue pants versus having everything in green. Okay, so that does look a little bit like it has a shirt going on. So, huh. Interesting. We have a Zinsk. We're hunting Capsicid, and we were discussing what the Scoville shiny looks like. So we were trying to figure out... I remembered it having blue jeans. I forgot it also was wearing a shirt, basically. So Pixie Fangs was saying that it's also wearing a yellow shirt, and so kind of wearing a full new outfit. It went shopping. It wanted to look a little different. Being a little stylish. And Pixie, important quiz question. How does Capsicid evolve? Let's see if we can get it now. At least this time there's not a storm. Yes, the grass, the type that turns into a grass fire type famously evolves with a water stone. Yes, you are correct. Hi, James. Oh, hi, Gio. What's up? You're yelling at me. Did you want to let me know that you had dinner? Come here. Come on up. Come say hi to everybody. Or no. Okay, bye. Okay, let's try this again. You are not a grass type. You are, like, explicitly not a grass type. And of course, right after I finish my picnic, the storm starts. Why? Why does it hate me? Hey, look, there it is. the right Pokemon in front? Yes. I don't trust the storm not to start again, so I'm just gonna... Oh, I can't sport. It's grass type. Oh my gosh. I'm so dumb. I wasn't even thinking about that one. Oh, well, if you're gonna set the sun, then I'll fast swipe you. That's fine. Okay, what ball do I want for this? I'm just gonna go Great Ball. Yeah, we can give this Small Pepper pants, which is very exciting. If I was in the right pocket. And it has pants, yay! Learn that for now. No, okay. It's fine, whatever. Not that I actually cared. Okay, no more moves. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna, since I have a good amount of time left on my sandwich, let's go see if we can get that last olive. Which should be here. Hi, Gio. What are you doing? Do you want to come on camera and say hi to everybody? Hey, Gio. It's a Meowth! I have a potato! Hey, Meowth! Hi, James! Wow, all my children are coming to say hi. Okay. That was weird. I was not expecting all the children to show up. Okay. I need a fields. Where are the fields? There are the fields. So I need one more black olive. Oh. Before I do that, I need to update my stuff. I have 3 shinies. Okay. Reckoning Smoliv. Gio's just sitting in the doorway, just staring. I need a Smoliv picture. You are no longer needed, and you are now a Smoliv. I definitely need to look up what shiny Poltergeist looks like, because I don't actually know. It's one of the shinies I haven't looked up yet, so I'll definitely have to look that up to see what it looks like. I can hear the gimme ghoul. Oh no, there are bees. He does always look so stressed. Like, oh wait, where'd he go? Where is Smoliv? He's here somewhere. Did I steal him? He was here earlier. There he is. Okay, hold on. He's gotta be here. He can join the fish. There we go. He's got to be here. We're hunting his family. Okay. Now let's return. That one Smoliv is so tiny. You're not a grass Pokemon. Got very confused because I saw the orange and my brain immediately went Tatsugiri. No, they don't spawn in this area. Hello. Yeah, it's always funny when you like turn and quickly see a Pokemon and your brain like tries to fill in what Pokemon it thinks it thinks it sees. And sometimes it fills in some very weird Pokemon. I've definitely had it fill in Pokemon that aren't even in this game before. Like it's like my brain just goes, "Oh, it's that." Wait, no, that's not in this game. It's true. Right now, because of the event, they are spawning in areas without Dondozos around, which is definitely good for them. A lot less. Well, it's good for them, but at the same time, it's a symbiotic relationship, so it really is beneficial for both of them. It just happens that these Tatsugiri are needed in order to fill the appetite of the mightiest Mark Dondozo, because that requires many I almost said Smoliv, many Tatsugiri to be the commander of that sushi ship. I always love the little hordes. Yeah, I agree, Pixie Fangs. The hordes they're always cute. Like when you see like little clusters of them and they're just like looking around like, what? Like, it's a small group of friends with anxiety, which is a mood, to be honest. They always look stressed. Like, all of them would rather be at home. So I had two Smolives that I caught in, I think one of my first streams ever, actually. I got two Smolives on a sandwich. And so I evolved one up to Arboliva, which I believed I named Martini. I believe that was her name. And then Smoliver Twist remained small and tiny. So I had two, and then I evolved one up. So in this case, I'm probably do the same, because I don't think it's tough, because I think Dolliv spawns in the wild in like one spot, and it's really obnoxious to get spawned. It's like a very small % chance. So it's just easier to, actually, I don't even know if it spawns in the wild now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know if it actually has a spawn location. For some reason, I'm thinking it might have a fixed one, but I'm thinking about it now a little bit more, and I don't think it has a fixed spawn location. Or like a, not fixed spawn location, but a location where it spawns, rather. So, okay. Give me Ghoul. Every time I run past you, you annoy me. I also don't know if Arboliva spawns wild, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know if it actually spawns anywhere in the wild. Okay, can't. So, yeah, and that's what I thought with the Dolliv. I'm like, I thought it could spawn with Smoliv, but then I was like, I've never seen it spawn. Doesn't necessarily mean that that means anything. I was sitting there thinking, like, I've never seen it, so maybe I'm imagining that and making it up. But no, at least there's confirmation that it can spawn in the wild. I don't think Arboliva can, though. If it can, then I have definitely never seen it. I'm gonna laugh if a Dolliv spawns somewhere while I'm doing shiny hunting. This is just gonna prove me wrong. Also, it's a sign that I've been watching way too much Olympics this week, because this music's starting to, like, remind me of the Olympics music. Okay, cool. At least I'm not going crazy about the Arboliva, because I was like, I don't remember seeing it anywhere. I was just thinking it'd be really cool, because I've been doing, like, they did the 3 starters for Pokemon Horizons, and my brain was just like, ooh, I wonder if we'll ever get, and I doubt it, because, you know, there's legendaries involved there, but my brain just went, ooh, I wonder if they're ever gonna give us the, those, like, ancient Pokemon that I'm forgetting the person's name now, but Liko's ancestor, that he had, so like Arboliva, Lapras, but he also had, you know, a shiny Rayquaza and a Galarian Moltres, and I'm like, they're not going to give us those, but I just thought how really cool it would be if they gave us some of them with the title. Like, blanking on his name, I don't know why I cannot remember it. Alistair? Is it Alistair? Alistair? I watched the show, I swear. Don't know why my brain thinks it's Alistair, but I don't think it's Alistair now that I'm actually, like, saying it out loud. I don't know why I'm bothering to collect the Gamigo coins. I have over 999. I literally can't hold any more. Where did all my grass types go? There they are. Okay, that was weird. Like nothing was spawning over there. Yeah, I do remember there's that NPC that collects the excess, so, because my goal is with the, Gimme Ghoul raids with the shiny happening next week, next week? 2 weeks, a week and a half, I guess, so, a week from now, actually, yeah, that I'm hoping that, I can get the shiny, and so then I'll have enough to get the shiny, and then I'll be able to go to that person and refill my pockets, at least. Because I've definitely got probably a 999 sitting with him as well. Ah! I was looking at the other Smoliv and ran right into this guy. No, buddy, I'm sorry. Gotta go. Lucius, that's it. I don't know why my brain was like, Alistair? Yeah, Lucius, that's what it was. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that, because I really was struggling there. Wait, there it is, there it is! And it's so small. Is that a small one? That is a small one too, interesting. No, no, not you, not you! No, no, no! No, come back! Come back! Come back! No! Come back! Whew. It's tiny! Look how small it is! There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's why I save if it's something that's not going to immediately despawn if I, you know, wait too long. So there's certain Pokemon that I know that I have to just get immediately. Tatsugiri if it's on the water. Basically anything that's on the water that like can go down because it'll just go out of sight. Okay, buddy. Don't remember what level you evolve at. There we go. So I will, if it does, it's not going to despawn while I'm saving because it runs away. Because I had that happen with a Blissey. I was doing a Blissey outbreak and I failed the first Blissey because while I was saving, it ran away and despawned. So I learned there's certain Pokemon that you just have to go run into and you cannot save. But otherwise, I will always save before I go into a battle with a shiny because I have knocked out shinies by accident before. I've had them knock themselves out. I've had them run away. Like, it's bad. So, okay. Well, I have how many minutes left on my sandwich? 3 minutes. I'm not going to spend the time going to where the Sinistras spawn because I think I can just barely get there in time, so I'm just going to keep running around and seeing if I get another Smoliv. Yeah, I don't blame you for Master Balling that one. I'm definitely... Whoop. There's certain Pokemon that I'm just like... actually, I think if I remember correctly, my shiny Lapras that I have in home, I believe is actually in a Master Ball. I'm pretty sure I Master Balled my shiny Lapras because it Perish Songed, and I started panicking because I forgot to save. So I think I might have Master Balled my shiny Lapras, if I remember correctly. I may not have, because I might have saved, but I didn't think I saved before it, and that's why I was panicking. Because I was like, oh no! Yeah, in those situations, you definitely just have to Master Ball it. It's... Thankfully, between the main game and the DLCs, they gave us a couple of extras, so I didn't feel bad about using it to get the Lapras. I just couldn't believe it Perish Songed. I was like, no, why would you do this to me? But the fact that you got one in full odds on a shiny, that's amazing. I thought I did that with the Lapras. I remember panicking because I forgot to save and then it was Perish Songed and I started panicking. Yeah, I was like, why would you do this to me? Why would you, why purple? Like, cause I was like my second sandwich doing that outbreak, and I was so mad. I was so mad. So yeah, but the fact that you got a shiny Electrode and X at full odds is amazing. Like, that's really cool. Oh, I'm starting to see non-grass Pokemon spawn, so I'll take that. That is my sandwich being done. I'm gonna save. I did want to do one thing. I wanted to check to see if any of these had marks, because I forgot to do that. Okay, none of them have marks, but that's fine. So this stream, luckily as a redemption from last time, I got Dolive, or Smoliv, but Dolive. I got the two Tatsugiris that I needed. And I got a Capsicid that we made us go villain. So 4 shinies during the stream, which was great. Definitely better than last time. If you have any ideas or suggestions on what I can do for my theme for my next stream, please feel free to comment it on the video, comment it on the page. If you are not currently liked, if you haven't liked this video, please make sure that you like it. If you aren't currently subscribed, please make sure to do that. I would really appreciate it. Otherwise, thank you all so much for joining me today. It's been a lot of fun, and stay shiny. Bye, everyone.